Hello, welcome to the
Hello,
podcast
everyone. Welcome to
portion
the
of the
R&B
art.
pod.
Oh,
I thought I was doing it.
okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to today's episode of the R&B podcast. This is the second part, the actual podcast part.
Yeah, past couple weeks we just been doing what is essentially a gaming video,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, I have to end Bit Richard's plans of taking over the world and saving it, really. But YouTube doesn't like the fact that I want to save the world.
Richard, your definition of saving the world is
Making
very, how
everybody
would I
poop
put
in
it?
a bag,
Yeah, that.
so we can waste less water. It's a genius idea, really. But
Richard.
unfortunately, that guy's racist as well. Sometimes
Yes, Bit Richard is racist.
he's about all the cysts you could be.
Yeah, just head inside the studio. He did
He
something
is
cool with the
is just
entrance.
about all the cysts and phobics that exist. That was Bit Richard, and unfortunately, that has to come to an end.
Because he gave this channel a warning. Well, he got this channel a warning.
Whoa.
What?
There's a little awning. Oh fuck! I forgot. I don't know why I thought I was in survival mode. Oh my god.
What did you do? Give me a second.
I don't know why I thought I was in survival mode. I just started slapping that shit.
Bruh.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, that was really silly of me. Cause I don't know if you've ever done this, but if you're ever in a survival world and you're like pointing, like you just like tend to like smack it. I don't know if you ever done that. Like you just be like,
No, I
oh
don't
look at
really
this,
do that.
or like if you're doing like a survival let's play and you're like, oh look at that village I found over there, and you start punching the air.
Yeah.
And as you start punching in the air towards the direction of that village you saw, as to like point to it. That's basically what I was trying to do to that little awning you had up there, and I fucked it up. So Bradley, is there anything on your mind today? Anything
uh,
before I get super serial?
yeah, come over here. I have something else to show you.
Oh, okay, you built FNAF 2.
No, I
Uh,
didn't.
I'm stuck in permanent fly mode. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's just past the political compass.
There we go.
This
Whoa.
honestly took me a lot shorter than I thought it took me a lot less time than I thought it was going to
He
take
built
to make
FNAF 2.
this.
He built FNAF 2. I know it.
It's
No,
not
no, he
FNAF
built
2.
Fazbear's Frights.
I did not make Fazbear's Frights.
Oh my god, you made a gated community.
Everybody's favorite gated community.
That is true. Judging by this vehicle right here, this is the Black Ops 1 version.
Yep.
Grab a bow and arrow, we're having window wars. Oh, there's glass on the windows. Cringe. But let's see. I mean, the houses aren't necessarily super complicated.
No, they're not. But this only took me like a few hours.
I see. Oh. Yeah, I can see it taking that long. Oh.
You can go inside them and everything. Funny enough, the pink house was the shortest one to take. That was the one that took the least amount of time.
I'm gonna assume, that the blue house took the longest.
No, actually.
Was it the yellow one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I can kind of see why because of like all this Minecraft curvature. It's pretty cool, Bradley. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You have a lot more patience than I do. That's for sure.
The roofs were a bitch.
I could only imagine.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Did something funny to every license plate.
I noticed you added a price counter.
Oh, that? Yeah, that's been there, actually.
No, it hasn't. I don't remember
Yeah, it
it. I
has.
just remember that being a flat wall.
It used to be a flat wall, but I changed it, like, a while ago.
I mean, I guess.
What?
Sorry, buddy. I tried to do a sneaky yesterday at the arcade. And honestly, I
Oh.
kind of had a feeling it wouldn't work. But Eric did tell me to try it. To be completely honest. It was
I,
Eric's idea.
I didn't think it was going to work.
I had some hope. Honestly, though, I'm just glad I had to do it through a machine and not through the guy. Cause,
These cards don't work here, bro.
yeah, so that would have been really embarrassing. But, so there's this Avengers
Oh,
coin
hi,
game that
Pablo.
I really like. I like this Avengers coin game. It's like, so you swipe your card and you get like 12 coins to shoot, and you shoot them and you want to push all the things down. You have to collect all the Infinity Stones. You can get a bunch of tickets, and there are also cards you could collect and you can trade them in for more tickets. If you get the cards for one of each character, you'll get 3,000 tickets, which is what I'm trying to do. Not for the sake of a measly 3,000 tickets, because let's be honest, it's a measly 3,000 tickets, but 3,000 tickets doesn't really buy you much these days.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to collect all of them. All I need now is Iron Man and Thanos.
You didn't get Iron Man in that one?
I did get Iron Man, but I had to give him up for my tickets.
Uh,
So now I'm back to square one, where all I need is Iron Man and Thanos. Which Thanos is a rare spawn, so.
I don't think there are any Thanos cards left in that spot, let's be honest. Because, like, you were getting dupes of everybody but Thanos.
Well,
You didn't get a
Thanos is the
single
rarest one.
Thanos.
Like Thanos is just the rarest one. So we're probably gonna go back to Tilt at least one more time, so I could at least trade in my cards.
Just spend $40 on trying to get Thanos.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'll get my cards. I think that place's price counter is a little better, honestly. I don't know how Dave and Buster's and Round One have so much more money, but have shitty price counters.
Well, to be honest, uh, just the fact that your choice of arcade game to play are quite literally everything but the fun ones.
I don't think most like arcade video games are fun. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I guess to each their own, but like I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know, like most of the arcade shooters get me bored after like 30 seconds. The only one that didn't do that to me was House of the Dead. And if you want to count this as an arcade shooter, Resident Evil, was it the Dark Side Chronicles or some shit like that?
I think it's called that.
I have it right here on the Wii.
I'd call it an arcade shooter.
It's a rail shooter officially. But yeah, I love that game to death.
I always like the racing arcade games.
Oh, those are the worst. I just don't like racing games.
Those are the best, in my opinion.
Nah, man. The thing is, like, I don't like racing games. I don't like most rail shooters. So
I see.
again, the only ones I ever enjoyed was Resident Evil. Yeah, it is the Dark Side Chronicles. I just picked it up right here.
Nice.
And Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles and House of the Dead. Oh my god! When me and
What
Eric
happened?
went to Tilt that one time, there's this one arcade shooter that was just absolute garbage. I think it was made by Sega. Um, it was just like you're supposed to be on this like fucking safari cruise, and it just goes fucking haywire because the fucking giant spiders start attacking, and they
I
kill
see.
all your like the guys guarding you with guns. So you had to pick up their guns and start shooting. That shit was so fucking boring, and the voice acting was so fucking
How did
cringe
it make
too.
that boring?
The voice acting was also cringe.
The voice acting is always cringe.
I know, but it was like extra cringe.
How much
Uh,
extra cringe?
Like 40 times extra cringe. Point is, bro, that shit was whack. Then there was the Luigi's Mansion one, which that one was pretty boring too after a while. It just got boring after a while.
I see.
Because it was just very slow paced the whole time. You're just kind of doing nothing. But the arcade machine did look cool. Yeah, it actually looked like the fucking vacuum he has.
Just the fact that we had. How long did we wait for fucking ice cream at round one?
20 minutes exactly.
Only for them to end up not having the flavors we asked for?
What they could have done, which is what I would have done, is you know how they're supposed to call our order over the intercom?
Yeah.
What they could have done was just call us over to the counter on the intercom, just say, hey, 341, come to the counter and explain to us that they don't have those flavors in particular. It's not that hard.
Yeah. To be fair, that shit does have a B rank. And I think we see why.
The B rank is not for customer service.
Bruh.
Those rankings that you see on the stores, like the store could have like the shittiest, most disgusting fucking assholes of people known to mankind and still get an A rating because it's based on the cleanliness of the store and the safeness of the food.
Huh. Damn, we really
Oh,
shouldn't have went.
yeah. Now, the standards for an A are not very high. They are not very high at all. I think as long as the store is relatively clean and there's no...
There's no pigeons like that one episode of Kitchen Nightmares. The freshest
Dude,
thing here in this kitchen is that pigeon.
if you have like roaches, you're fucked. You need to shut the store down. Not close it for good, but you need to shut it down, get an exterminator, and get everything like fucking cleaned and wiped out. That they take roaches and rats very seriously.
I see.
Spiders, you don't have to shut the store down. You just need to get an exterminator. I know that because I've seen a spider. I've seen a couple spiders in my store before.
And
But I
have
know,
you?
huh?
And have you gotten rid of them?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Why the fuck wouldn't I want to work with spiders? But but with our store having a drive-through, it's very susceptible to flying insects.
I could see that.
And you know what? They wouldn't be an issue if customers could speak up.
No, customers, if they don't like a place, they just don't come back.
No, not speak up like criticize us. Like I mean, speak up as in speak louder.
Oh.
Like holy shit! So we're supposed to have this one thing that blows air down to the on the screen on the drive-through window. So if a bug tries coming in, it just gets blasted with air and it can't come in. But that thing is really loud, and most of these customers talk like, yeah, okay, yeah. So I never have that shit on because I just can't fucking hear them. Even even through my headset, it's hard to hear them. Like people need to speak louder. I'm not scary. I'm just a fella giving you food. Speak up, especially young people. Holy shit.
Define young people. All right, we're both 20.
Basically, people about our age. Yeah.
All right.
Like everybody that's like in their mid 30s to 40s, I very rarely have like a you're not loud enough issue. It's mostly with senior citizens, which fair and reasonable, can't really complain about that. And then young people, which not fair and reasonable. I am gonna complain about that.
Well, to be fair, it's not like they know about the whole blowing air thing situation.
I know, but there's some people I still can't even hear, even without the air on. Like they'll just speak really quietly, or you know what's the worst?
What's the worst?
When when they're on the passenger side and they're ordering, and the guy on the driver's seat speaks clear, perfect English.
Oh no.
That happens so
Oh
many times,
no.
and I just absolutely cannot hear them. And I'm like, you want a what? A what now? I'm sorry, could you speak up a little bit, please? And the guy driving is like, she wants a beef bowl with vegetables. I'm like, dude, you fucking order it then. I can't fucking
God,
hear her. She's on the other side of your fucking car.
I can see how that could get annoying. Well, annoying is an understatement, clearly, but still.
Or the only time that that's understandable when the person driving can't really speak English, or they don't really speak English. Like I'll have like Asian customers a lot that don't really speak English, but their kids do. So their kids are ordering from the passenger side, and that's fair and reasonable. That I could deal with. The thing I just can't deal with is the people that talk like you know what? Have you seen you know what? Have you seen that
What?
one guy who I think he was talking about how he worked at a Burger King? It was a comedy thing. And some guy pulls up to the drive-through and he's just like with the pickles and the pickles.
No, I've never heard of this.
Uh, oh man. Well, that's how most people sound. Or they sound like fucking Michael Jackson. Yeah,
Okay, I see.
you're ignorant.
No, you didn't have to pull a South Park.
You're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Richard, that's ignorant.
But yeah, that's my issue. I think people just need to speak up more. Like, just speak louder, please. For the love of God. Raise your voice. At least just a tiny bit so I could hear you a little better.
No, but that's ignorant.
Because drive-through speakers are not necessarily the best sounding speakers at
I can
all.
tell.
In the slightest bit. So if you're just really quiet, I'm not going to understand. Anyways, that was my rant. I forgot what I was talking about.
Me too.
There was
How
something
do we
else I
even
wanted
get
to
here?
bring up that I completely forgot. How do we get here?
Yeah.
So, what had happened was that, you booted up the world and you invited me, and that's how we got here. What was the
You know
first
what?
pixel art on this map? Or, go ahead.
Uh, I I was just going to say that I find it funny that I didn't because like I found like a whole like tutorial playlist on how to do Nuketown in Minecraft, but I couldn't find any for Rust.
Mm,
Like I really did want to do Rust.
Rust is a really well-designed map, but I don't think it's as I don't know, like vibrant as Nuketown and as
No, duh,
buildable
it's
as
all
Nuketown.
browns. But like that was the map, uh, like before Black Ops came out.
I'm very much aware of that. I'm absolutely aware of that. I
I'm just
just
reading
don't
the
think that's
dude's
something
message.
people necessarily want in their Minecraft world compared to Nuketown.
Fair enough.
I say in terms of like actual design, it is a really good, really fun map. But in terms of the way it actually looks, it's not that. It's not necessarily eye candy.
I see.
It's just fucking a junkyard essentially.
Uh, put in the comments what Call of Duty map you want me to make next.
Um,
Please don't say hijacked.
um,
I'm scared.
let's see what Call of Duty
I
map
think that'll
count.
take like several weeks, and I'll have to find some way to stall Richard from seeing it in progress.
I don't know why the like most of the multiplayer maps just kind of went blink from my head. Do the driving, bro.
I'm trying to remember what the drive-in was.
It was just a drive-in, a snack bar, a parking lot, and it was all abandoned and decrepit as well.
Hmm.
It honestly would have made for a really good
Maybe
zombies
I'll
map.
make Burger Town.
Burger Town, that's a great one actually.
Yeah, next up, I'll make Burger Town. Hopefully. I'm gonna have to download fucking Modern Warfare 2 game again just to get a reference, or just look at it on YouTube. Cause I know nobody made fucking Burger Town.
I'm certain somebody has.
I'm gonna check right now.
I'm way more certain somebody has. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Alright, let's see here. I'm telling you, I don't think it is. Alright, Burger Town in Minecraft. No, actually.
It is not.
It's not. No one has made it.
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody's made it, just not posted a video about it. Let's be real
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I am willing to assume that.
But I'm really surprised, honestly.
And no one's made Burger Town?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, like, do a lot of people really know about Burger Town?
I would assume so. Modern Warfare 2 is the most one of the most popular Call of Duties there is.
Yeah, not the most successful, but yeah, you're right.
Like everybody should know Burger Town.
But to be completely honest, most people who play Call of Duty just play the multiplayer. So I'm certain like a minority of people who played Call of Duty played the campaign, and thus
But that wasn't
I'm
always the case until relatively recently.
relatively recently. Yeah, you're right. Like considering like how much more the fan base has grown over the years, just how small of a percentage of people really do like actually remember what Burger Town was.
They had a whole ass Burger Town fucking special
Yeah, when?
in this newest Call of Duty.
In this newest Call of Duty?
A Modern Warfare 2, they had a Burger Town special skin. They had a bunch of Burger Town references in Cold War, And I'm pretty sure they had a Burger Town reference in the first Modern Warfare reboot.
I must have missed it. To be fair, I haven't been playing modern Call of Duties.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. Not. Oh, I mean, I've been buying them and playing them for the first season, but then after that, I just tend to pick up something else. I
Yeah,
usually tend to go back to Overwatch, which is weird.
me too, actually.
I always tend to go back to that. I don't know. It's my comfort game, bro. I'm just kidding.
It used to be for me, not anymore. Mostly because, how they just changed everything for the sequel, and now it just feels like playing the game isn't even worth it.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. I like playing. I like Overwatch 2 a little bit more.
That's alright. Fine, dandy, hard on wood, but like, I just play it and I'm going through the battle pass, just feeling
I,
like, wow, wow, the stuff I'm doing just doesn't really feel like it matters.
that's true.
Like,
I don't like the new battle pass system. What they had before was perfect.
holy shit, leveling up felt so much better in the last game.
I could totally agree with you on that one.
And despite the improvements made ever since its launch, I think my verdict still stands that Blizzard pretty much took things that were, I guess, trendy, quote unquote, now and just made it worse.
Who else but Blizzard?
The Battle Pass is just Apex's Battle Pass, but worse. The fucking store is just Fortnite's store, but worse. The game is just Overwatch, but tiny bit better, but still mostly worse. Like Bastion is so much more fun to play in Overwatch 2 than in Overwatch 1. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I've been playing Bastion a lot more than I did back then. But that's
What?
like one of the few good things about the sequel when compared to the original that I'll say it has.
I will say I do find it weird how like they just made the original unplayable.
Yeah,
Like it's literally like unplayable. Like you can't access it. You have to be like some sort of
I
fucking
know.
wizard to be able to access it.
Exactly.
What the fuck? That's not what I meant to put. All right, whatever.
What happened?
Nothing, nothing. I'm building something.
Alright.
I'm building something. You know, just
Alright.
building and talking, talking and walking.
Building, talking, and walking.
Mhm.
Are are you making what I think you're gonna make?
What do you think I'm making?
Mario?
Maybe, perhaps. You're gonna go to
Oh, there's
sleep.
a
You stood up till 1 a.m. yesterday. What time do you normally sleep? Because to me, that's my normal sleeping time,
same here. Oh, there's a playlist on actually making other restaurants in Minecraft.
including.
Let me check the list. Let's see. We got Starbucks. We got the one with the homophobic owner. We got Subway.
Ah,
Ha-
shit.
have McDonald's,
Cringe Donalds.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, a Burger King,
There you go.
a,
Just make Burger King.
but make it Burger Town.
Yeah.
We got Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, a Dunkin' Donuts, 7-Eleven, Domino's, Popeyes, Wendy's, the racist Denny's, and Krispy Kreme. Damn, and there's one other video in here, but it's hidden.
You know what? Have you ever had like videos when you're like watch later playlists just suddenly like like this video was deleted or this video cannot be viewed in your country?
Yeah.
It honestly just always gets me wondering like what the fuck was that video?
What the fuck happened?
I just
Like
really
if
want
it
to know
was
what video it was that I wanted to watch.
exactly. So yeah, which out of these, what should I make first?
Burger King, because that's my favorite.
Sure, I'll try it. But so yeah, what do you think of what I've made so far, including the little
Very
entryway?
impressive.
Fuck, I just did what you just did.
Put the wrong block
No, just punch out of nowhere.
and break something.
Yeah. Oh, you are making Mario.
Well,
Although the colors are... Yeah, the colors are right.
I'm just using what my reference has.
I see. This is a no gloves Mario, I see.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think I
But
gave
yeah,
him a bit too much space. Oh well.
oh well. But yeah, I think Nuketown's probably the build that took the longest so far.
The build behind the slaughter.
Correct. The build behind the political compass.
Oh,
I
you
feel
know
like we
what?
should
I
go ahead.
remember what I was gonna talk about.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be something a little serious.
Oh yeah.
Both all sides of the political spectrum are hypocritical, and there's no point in choosing a side.
Elaborate.
So I'm gonna go with the two most popular sides, the United States right wing and the United States left wing parties.
So
And I'm going
a small part of the
the
political
political
compass.
spectrum. Yeah, a very small portion of it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take into part the Mr. Beast situation, in which
There's
I think
another Mr. B situation.
um I think I mentioned it last time, the one where Chris came out as trans,
Oh yeah.
and I think the people who are in the wrong this time are the people on the right wing, and
As per
um
usual.
although although it is wrong that they don't like the fact that Chris is transgender, that's not necessarily the thing I'm finding wrong today or necessarily finding hypocritical about him.
Okay.
But I've noticed. So I get a lot of content about Mr. Beast on my shorts. I don't know why. I don't know if the same thing happens to you.
No, that's just you.
Okay, so I get a lot of content about Mr. Beast, and the people who post about the Chris being trans situation on the left wing, there's nothing but like left wing supportive comments towards Chris, like people who believe in the left wing. Then when I get a video that's more expressive on the right wing side, I get the people in the comments are specifically right wing. They're talking down on Chris, saying that it's disrespectful, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
they want
right
to say about it.
wingers tend to not like uh the whole thing.
Yeah. For example, there was somebody uploaded a clip of Sneeko talking about it, saying how, man, that's not the Chris I know. The Chris I knew was a conservative and blah blah blah. And everybody in the
I
comments,
missed the old Chris.
I miss the old Chris, yeah, because I don't know if you know, Sneeko used to work with Mr. Beast for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I know that.
I don't think it lasted very long. I'm not too sure, but you know, he was like, when I knew Chris, he was like this, like that, and like that. He would never be a transgender. He was a conservative, and I was just like. And then I looked in the comments, and everybody was supporting him. And I remember when I used to be a hardcore right wing, one thing that most people, most right wingers would speak out against is your liberal safe space, where there's
Yeah,
no room for
but they
new
want safe
ideas.
spaces.
But they have safe spaces, whether they want to admit it or not.
Yeah,
'Cause
see,
all
that's
the
the thing about the right.
like all the comments and all the there was no ideas being thrown around. There was no like
Exactly.
argument, no
That's the whole
debates.
thing about the
It was
right.
only and it was only conservative comments. Now I have two like maybe like little hypotheses as to why that could have happened. One thing is the YouTube algorithm, since the YouTube
It
doesn't know if I'm
creates
a
safe spaces.
it does. That's what I was thinking. The YouTube algorithm creates safe spaces, but here's the thing. Half of my beliefs are liberal and half my beliefs are conservative. It's just how it is.
Yeah, here's the thing. Conservative stuff tends to spread a lot more when it
Yeah,
comes to this type of algorithm.
but I still I come across both almost just as much.
I
But maybe
see.
slightly more on the conservative side, but yeah, I come across both just as much. I don't think YouTube knows what I like because uh I have a mixture of both ideas in my head.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. Either it's the algorithm that just again shows conservative people only conservative posts, and people who seem to be more liberal only liberal posts, therefore creating its own safe space for the both of them, or the publisher of politically I guess based, or how would I say it? The word's just slipping my mind, but any political related videos, any of the publishers left or right, delete left or right style comments, leaving no room for any debate or exchange of ideas.
Both could be true.
Yeah, and this goes for the left wing pages as well. Again, like anytime I get a post that's very pro left wing, I don't see any right wingers in the comments trying to at all.
And if they are, that comment probably got taken out because, slurs.
Mm, no, not necessarily, because I mean, unless you're like a hardcore right winger, like a super hardcore classical
Yeah,
right winger, but
Matt Walsh.
yeah, whoever, but like
Matt
I
Walsh has
would
some fucking crazy ass ideals, bro.
my true genuine ideals is just like an idea of balance between both
Well,
or
you're a
all
centrist.
ideologies. Yeah, I guess. Am I the closest to the center?
I think so. I think
Like
Nathan might be closer, but that's honestly because he didn't pay attention to the questions.
that's
Yeah,
true.
you're closest.
Yeah.
You actually,
Um.
you're actually closer than Nathan is.
Yeah. I'm very close to the center. Like I don't know. We should get like things that
We
work
should
from
do an
one
update.
ideology, and yeah, eventually. Next week is our pizza tier list podcast, so
Oh hell yeah.
see how many places have we not eaten yet, because we're probably gonna have to eat a lot of pizza next week.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're just gonna get plain basic pepperonis from everywhere we go.
Was that not the plan?
Just like one plain
Did you
basic pepperoni everywhere. Because what we did
did you
last time is
think I was?
we'd get like a normal pepperoni pizza, then like a
Yeah,
something a
because
little
I'm a
fucking
basic
wilder.
bitch.
No, well, no. I mean, that's what we need to rank.
Yeah,
Is this basic
we need to
pepperoni
rank.
and then something wild, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, we should just rank pepperoni pizzas. Because like, if there's anything constant about a pizza spot, it's gonna be a pepperoni pizza, or at least that they have one.
So we did Shakey's. We need to do Domino's, Sabaro, Blaze, and Round Table.
Oh, found.
So Sabaro and Domino's, I think we could take out in the same day.
Yeah.
Because
I forgot
Sabaro's,
what that one dude's name is. Jordan or something? You know, the whole fast food secrets thing? He just posted a video on Domino's.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured we could use that tip for the Domino's one.
What was his tip? An inch? Jesus. Big tip. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. What happened here? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! He was just about to share the tip. No! Rest in peace to homie Bradley. He will be missed for. Um, um, oh God, what will I do without him? Oh God, whatever shall I do? Whatever shall I do? I'll just give it like a few minutes. Maybe, you know what? You know what? Bradley might have to be phone guy again. That might be what needs to happen. Hello, hello. All right, there we go. There we go. Hold on, guys. Keisha, come here. Come here.
Richard?
Hey, do you have to be phone guy for the rest of the video?
My game froze.
Oh, restart your PS5, I guess.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. That is wild. I just checked the stream. But yeah, I'll share the tip once I restart my PS5.
Okay. Would you like to be phone guy for now?
Not for now.
I mean, like while you're restarting your PS5.
Oh, while I'm starting PS5, it's not gonna take that long. Just unplug something, plug it back in.
I guess so. All right, man. Well, Godspeed to you.
You're starting speed.
I swear to God. I'm very science. My best friend is an atheist, bro. I can't let this happen to him. He's gonna go to jail. At least he's not like a Reddit atheist. If he was a Reddit atheist, then I'd be concerned. Let's see. I'm looking for my colored pencils right now because oh, there's my crayons. Do I have colored pencils? Oh yeah, I do. Oh, sweet. Because I got this Five Nights at Freddy's coloring book, and I want to color in it. You know what though? I know how to keep you guys entertained for a little bit. I just gotta speak about what's on my mind. Like I could have had that conversation with Bradley by myself. Let's be real here, guys. Let's be absolutely real here. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to go to Barnes and Nobles again. It's a really nice place, man. And low-key, you could just treat it like a library if you're gonna be real with yourself. You just grab a book, go to the Starbucks they have on the third floor, read it while you sip your coffee, and put the book back and not pay a fucking penny for that book. But you could obviously buy the coffee though. Well, I would suggest buying a book. Books are always nice to read every once in a while. My favorite book is The Catcher in the Rye. I love that book a lot. It's a it's a it's a book that holds a special place in my heart. definitely over the top and edgy by the 1950s standards, but by modern standards, that shit's pretty tame, honestly. Although, what is funny is that there's like a whole ass paragraph that's like half a page long dedicated to describing some girl's ass. That shit was pretty funny. That paragraph did not need to be there,
There?
and when we were reading it, my teacher made me skip it. Oh, hello.
What the hell? What are you talking about?
I was talking about The Catcher in the Rye.
Oh.
There's a paragraph in The Catcher in the Rye where it was like a paragraph. It's like a quarter page to like half a page long. That's just talking about some girl's ass. And when we were reading it in my ninth grade class, our teacher had to skip over that part just because it provided absolutely nothing to the story. It's just a paragraph dedicated to some girl's ass.
Who'd you have for ninth?
It wasn't like an actual ninth grade teacher. It was like my summer school before ninth grade teacher. Because I always did prep courses. For most of my high school years. I very rarely enjoyed like a full summer vacation. Oh God, did he disappear again?
No, I didn't. I'm just like
Okay.
setting some stuff up
I see.
and looking at the tip for the Domino's pizza.
Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a large pizza, and we're gonna have to go over there to carry it out.
Okay.
I'll tell you the tip when we actually do it, unless you want me to just say it right here on the podcast.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. What's the tip?
Basically, if we get a large pizza with like 3 toppings on it, or a medium pizza with 5, like we could put extra cheese as another topping on it in case you don't want like other stuff. We could input a code that'll get us like 40% off the price.
Like a 3-topping large pizza?
3 topping large or 5 topping medium.
I think it's better to do the 3-topping large because we're trying to just basically do pepperoni. Maybe you could just do like pepperoni and like sausage. Keep it real simple.
I was thinking pepperoni and bacon.
Pepperoni and bacon, that works too. The bacon doesn't have as strong as a flavor as sausages. It's just little salty, crispy bits.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll basically get like 40% off our pizza.
Okay, sweet.
We just gotta order it online and have it at carry out.
I have the Domino's app.
Oh, I was gonna go on the website.
Yeah, I have the Domino's app already, so let's just make me my points, bro.
Epic.
Honestly, Domino's is probably like I'd consider the big 3 to be like Pizza Hut, Domino's, and not Papa John's. Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Of the big 3, Domino's is probably the one that I had the least. And I think of most pizza places in general, Domino's is probably the one I've had the least.
I'll be completely honest with you. The reason why I'm telling you this little stuff for this, I guess, this tip for Domino's is because you've heard me say it once.
Domino's
you've heard me
is-
say
yeah.
it a billion times. That Domino's absolutely scams you out of your fucking price, out of the prices for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like-
Actually, I have been eating Domino's a little bit more lately because that's Denise's favorite pizza.
I see. But yeah,
So-
like how the prices just don't work. Your freaking sign says $8.99 per pie. I get 2 and a 2-liter soda. Where'd you get $35 from?
Let's see.
That doesn't make sense. As a matter of fact, should I call my old math teacher and ask him about this?
8.99 times 2. How much is a 2-liter?
I don't know. How much is a 2-liter usually?
I don't know. How much is a 2-liter at Domino's? Oh, you know what?
It's
I have the Domino's app.
$2.70 at least.
Update
I don't
required.
know. Ah, damn. Hopefully.
How
you
much
can
is a
actually
2-liter
update
at Domino's?
it. I don't know.
$20. No, I'm just kidding.
$20
Just
for just
because something said 19.99, but it wasn't. It
Bruh.
wasn't the. Let's do delivery. Jesus. Let's do
It wasn't even delivery when I got that. It was freaking carry out.
carry out. God damn it.
What?
I have to input like my address and my credit card information before I even look at the menu.
Damn. Oh, that reminds me. I'm probably gonna get I'm probably gonna get my debit card replaced. You still working on that?
Alright, my judgment say it ranges from anywhere $2 to $3.
Yeah, I was about to say 270 at least.
Let's meet in the middle and do plus 2.5 with a with a with a 10% tax. So plus $2.04. Your total should have been 22.50 too.
Exactly. That would have made more sense.
What was your actual total or something close to that?
It was like 35.
35. You did carry out?
Mm-hmm.
You ordered online or in store?
Online.
Online. Is there like a convenience online fee?
I don't know. I don't remember there being an. If there was, I probably missed it.
There's a lot of places that are doing that, like, oh, use a convenience fee for ordering online.
It's not convenient if there's a fee for it.
Yeah, that's what you get for being an introvert. Nerd.
I don't like talking to people. People suck.
I talk to people as a job.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I only don't like it because of my manager.
Fair enough. Your manager sucks.
Well, at least that's what I'm thinking it is anyway. We'll see once I go to El Monte. And, let's see. So I think we could do Sbarro's and Domino's in one day.
Yeah.
There is also... So we could probably do like a little mall trip.
Mall trip?
Yeah, a little mall trip. In Montebello Mall, real quick. Like, on my next day off, obviously.
I see.
Oh, dude. Want to talk about that
What?
mall we went to yesterday?
Oh my fucking god, bro. That was a ghost town.
That was the first thing I saw when I walked into that mall was a homeless man sleeping on the corner. Bradley didn't notice him, but
I didn't
dude,
notice him.
that was the first thing I noticed.
Everybody else did.
Cause I like to look around a lot, Bradley. I don't know. I need to either look at things or touch things, like a lot. And yeah, so when I was looking around, I tend to look behind me too, even though there's no reason to look behind me. And I saw that homeless man just laying there, and I was like, Jesus fuck. And you know nobody's gonna do anything about it because none of the stores are fucking open.
Yeah. Doesn't that suck?
You know, it's just an odd sight to see, really. Apparently, though, that's how most malls in America look like. I think we just got lucky that the mall near Eric's house and the mall near our houses doesn't look like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because apparently that's like I think it's like 70% of all malls like have like most of their stores shut down for the most part. Like the mall itself is still open, but like good luck finding a store to shop in.
Like, for real though, like I didn't think the pandemic hit that bad because of how our mall is.
I don't think it was the pandemic that did it, because some of them are just closing down this year, and some of them are like big retailers. Like I think it was the H&M. That's one of the biggest retailers the mall has.
I wonder why they're shutting down.
I think it's just that area, or I mean, in our case, it's just that area. So that mall just looked decrepit. Even the Ross attached to the mall was closed.
I know, bro. The Macy's.
Yeah, the Macy's closed. Like All the big stores are closed. I think the only thing bringing in money for that place is AMC and
Round one.
Round One. Yeah.
Can't believe Eric didn't know that shit was like a Japan-based company.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed it was because they were at Anime Expo. They had like their own little setup over there with like a bunch of arcade games.
Yeah, but like, I don't know how it was for you, but like it was clearly obvious to me. Round one is a Japan-based.
I mean, to be fair, I mean it does kind of look like pandering to the weeb community.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
So almost everything on there had like big anime titties, and almost every like prize you could win was a fucking what is it called? Like a fucking fluff mellow or something? I forgot
Oh,
what
the
they're called.
Squishmallow?
Squishmallows. There you go. Just about every prize you could win was a fucking squishmallow. And then the concession stand deadass had anime figures as prizes
Yeah,
you could win,
that I'd say was pandering, but like,
as well as Nendroids. And dude, you know that drum game we were playing?
yeah,
At,
I've seen that one before. Not
at
like in
Anime Expo?
person, but
Oh, just in general.
yeah,
In Anime Expo, they had that game, and the line to play it was fucking long.
yeah.
People were just lining up to play that shit. But I mean, it was cool watching people play it. There's some like really, really cool people there. You know, there's people who was their first time trying it and they sucked absolute balls, and then there's people like that one guy I was telling you that just did it with his fucking eyes closed.
He was blindfolded.
Blindfolded, yeah. Yeah, he was blindfolded and he played on the hardest difficulty.
What the hell, man? Those sticks really
And
rattle your fingers though.
really? I don't know, they felt fine to
It
me.
was the first time I played it.
I see. Do you know of a YouTuber named Dream Jelly?
No.
She makes like video essays.
On
As of late, it's been mostly like nostalgic stuff
I see.
and like that 2000 nostalgia. And she made a video about mall culture and how it's basically dying in the United States. And I suggest giving it a watch. Her name is Dream Jelly.
Dream Jelly.
Yeah. And if you want to hit yourself with another wave of nostalgia, I mean, watch her other videos. She makes a video like every Saturday. So.
Let's see what fucking core memories I'll unlock
And she was talking
by
about like
seeing her
fucking silly
channel.
bands. She was talking about let's see, Dream Jelly.
Holy shit.
Well, what do you
The
get?
second I see DVD menus.
Yeah, DVD menus. That's the one she made last week. I think I've watched all of her videos except for the newest one, Kids Picks. Because usually I watch them on my way to work.
I see. Funny
See,
enough, I have two DVDs like on my table right now. My mom and my grandma like went to the library while we were at the arcade yesterday.
well, okay.
The two movies they rented was a little bit surprising. A little bit. Like it caught me off guard. One of them's a cinematic masterpiece. The other stars Will Smith and Jack Black.
I see. The one is the video called "Whatever Happened to the American Shopping Mall."
Let's see. I'm gonna check out more of her channel. I'll probably check it out after the stream.
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
But yeah, holy shit. You want speaking of DVD fucking menus, there was like a little detail in one DVD menu that I thought was pretty cool as a kid.
Which one is that?
So I know you. I'm not sure if you've watched it. You didn't watch. You haven't watched Independence Day, have you?
No. I think you ask me this every week.
Probably. I don't know. I forget what I talk about a lot. Uh, so like for the DVD, okay, so like one part of the movie is that the alien attack is very systematic, where after they'll hang out in the city for a bit of time and then blow shit up. And if you wait that amount of time at the DVD menu, the main menu itself would blow up, and then the movie would start.
That's pretty cool, actually. I remember on DVD menus there's some of them would have like games.
Oh yeah, in the bonus features, right?
Yeah. For the
I
Scooby
would
Doo
always play those.
the Scooby Doo movie, the one where they go to that like that amusement park.
Yeah.
Um, there was like a claw machine game I remember, and I just remember picking up a shrunken head.
What the hell? Just
I don't know, it's
sounds like something that happened in that freaking Goosebumps game you like playing so much.
Goosebumps Horrorland.
Yeah.
Definitely, Goosebumps Horrorland is one of the most goated book series of all time.
Again, I've never read the Goosebumps books.
You're missing out.
I just saw them shits and was like, huh, cool cover.
One of my favorite books. It's not a horror. It's not of the Horrorland series, but it's called the Scarecrow's Walk at Midnight.
Yeah, what's it about?
You'll never believe it.
Is it a scarecrow that walks at midnight?
Yeah, basically like this boy and his sister. I think they get sent to like their grandparents' farm, and
Yeah.
just to like stay for like summer or whatever. Or, I don't know what the fuck the deal was, but for some they're at their grandparents' house, which is a farm, and they're chilling there. They look at the scarecrows and they're like, wow, this is cool scarecrows. Then at night, like I think he like hears tapping on his window and the scarecrows are like moving and shit, and they're like evil and possessed. I don't know. I don't remember it too much. I'm gonna be honest. It's been I haven't read it since fifth grade.
Fair enough.
But I do think they made an episode out of it in the Goosebumps show, which I think it's on Netflix still. So
That kind of surprises me. Whenever I think of the Goosebumps show, I just think of that JonTron video.
viewers beware. And apparently, there's like Goosebumps movies too now. There's two of them.
Yeah, one of them with like Jack Black playing as Arl Stein. I think they made a sequel to that.
Yeah, I don't know. I did. I've never watched them, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
watched
and
the
there's
one with
this
Jack
other one.
Black.
I forgot. I forgot what the name of it was called. About this girl that she really wanted like a scary costume. So she goes to this really sketchy store and buys a mask, and then she can't take it off.
Oh,
Yeah, like the mask becomes part of her face. Because I think she gets like
that's
bullied a
nightmare
lot.
fuel.
She gets bullied a lot, so on Halloween she just wanted to scare everybody. So she goes to this really sketchy mask shop, and the owner was just like, "Please don't buy a mask." She was like,
Why do you
"I'm
have
gonna."
it up there then?
And then he was, then yeah, oh that shit was fucking. It was pretty terrifying. Then there's another one called "Say Cheese and Die." I
What
don't
the
remember how that one went. Then I think one of the most popular Goosebumps books is Night of the Living Dummy.
That's the one with the ventriloquist doll, right?
Yeah,
Did you read
yeah,
that one?
probably.
I'm guessing you don't remember what it's about, other than it's a haunted ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah. He's not even in the Horrorland, or he's in the Horrorland books. I just don't think he's in the Horrorland games or game.
Really? They didn't put him in the one Goosebumps game you have.
I had that game twice, but it's one of those situations where like the game is on the DS and the Wii, but the Wii version is just completely different from the DS version.
I see. It's a Smash Brothers 4 situation.
Yeah. They did the same thing with Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension.
Bro, they did that with any game that was like going to be on the DS.
Well, Lego Star Wars was more or less still the same, just more polygonal, way more polygonal.
You're talking about the complete saga, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you were talking about Lego Star Wars 3,
I all I've ever had was the complete saga on both the. Well, honestly,
uh,
now I think about it, I have my Wii games my DS games right next to me. My Wii games aren't too far. I'm gonna see like what games I have on the DS that I also have on the Wii. I don't think it's
there's so
much.
that like I feel like every Lego game on the DS is different from their console counterpart, like very much so.
No, the complete saga is not that different. It's just way more polygonal, and the complete saga on the DS actually has like mini games.
Yeah, it does. Whereas on console for 3, that's just completely different.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember what seasons of the show it goes through, but I know it doesn't have the Zilla Beast level.
I see. Um, what was I gonna say?
To continue with my point, then I guess like the whole gameplay style of the Lego Star Wars 3 is completely different. Where, because like I know on the console version you could like amass this entire freaking clone army to like capture command points and stuff, just to get more clones.
I've never seen
And
that.
yeah, that was always on the console version of Lego Star Wars 3, whereas the DS version of Lego Star Wars 3 was just like was just like any other Lego game, just with Star Wars. You know,
Hmm.
just level based stuff.
I see. Hmm. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga has to be one of my favorite games.
Definitely one of the best Star Wars games out there.
And the Skywalker Saga was interesting, but I don't know if I'd ever play that.
Uh, I barely saw anything for the Skywalker saga. Heard it was good though.
I was looking at the Star Wars tier list right now. I'm like, what the fuck did we put? Like, what two movies did we put at bomb? One of them is Fortnite.
Oh yeah, because it's technically canon. All because of Episode 9. Next, we do droids when it comes to Star Wars tier lists. And then we'll do characters. Important characters.
Gonk droids, number one.
Gonk. Gonk.
There is no droid more useful than the Gonk droid.
Gonk.
I remember you could actually like put Gonk droids in like the fucking on your Lego Star Wars games as your as part of your little crew. They could open
Yeah.
little doors that other robots can't.
I don't remember that happening, but yeah, I remember being able to play as a Gonk.
You just walk like the most slowest pace imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All the while just saying Gonk. Gonk. Did you ever play You've played The Force Unleashed, right?
Yes.
Did you ever see the character bio for the Gonk droid?
No, but I do remember seeing them there and just being absolutely in love with them.
Yeah, it's just the word Gonk over and over again in his character bio.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Like, I'm
Yeah, I
see if
mean-
you could, like, Google it so you could, like, see it.
But yeah, Gonk droids. Oh, they've always held a
Goated.
special place in my heart. Even though I don't
Actual
really care
Chad.
for Star Wars anymore. Um, I don't know, like gonk droids. Getting gonked is still something I say daily. I think Jacob was playing fucking Jedi Fallen Order and he saw a gonk droid and started cracking up.
Gonk.
Cause shitty pointless humor is kind of his thing.
His humor is just shock value stuff.
Yeah, and a gonk droid is right up his alley.
Gonk droid's just gonk. It's a gonk droid. I don't know what more you want. There's quite literally nothing more someone would want than gonk droid.
Yeah, sure. They should replace C-3PO with a gonk droid for.
For real, for real. Watch the Bad Batch. It has gonk droid, who shows up in more than one episode.
Swag?
Like he's somewhat part of the crew, I guess you would say. He's relevant
Nice.
slightly. Like there's this one episode where they lose their ship, and the only reason they could find it is because the gonk droid's still on it.
Gonk droid carry.
Gonk droid carry, bro.
The gonk droid basically like that Apple tracker, the AirTag.
I mean, gonk droids are basically just walking batteries.
Yeah, man. It's an AirTag, an Apple AirTag.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, they pull out their iPhone, and they're like, oh, the gonk droid's in this part of the galaxy. Let's go. I mean, if you could launch a spaceship with an iPhone, I mean, why not be
Yeah.
able to track one?
With an iPhone.
Yeah. I mean, it is realistic.
You're saying that about Star Wars?
I mean, I'm saying that about being able to track and launch a spaceship on your iPhone.
I mean, I guess you're right. It would just take a while.
I mean, like, fucking 6 years ago, I was hearing shit about your phone is more powerful than what NASA had in the 60s.
It is.
It just keeps getting better every year, so
Yeah, it does.
I'm assuming by the year 2050, our
I'd put
phones
it later.
will be rockets.
Why would you want a phone to be a rocket?
It'll be pretty funny.
What would you do with a phone rocket?
Fly to North Korea.
Why North Korea?
I'm gonna take over as Kim Jong-un.
But they see his whole lineage as gods.
Yeah, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make myself look like Kim Jong Un, and then it's gonna be like, look, he never ages. So,
know what's
and they'll be
worse.
convinced. They'll be convinced.
More like they'll be. That is if you have control over the military.
Like, wow, or is North Korea technically a monarchy?
Yeah, it's a dictatorship, monarchy. Yeah.
Huh.
There's no other way to put it. It's a monarchy.
I mean, yeah, because I'm pretty sure if Kim Jong Un were to die, only like another one of his family members would be able to take place as his leader.
Probably his sister, because he killed his brother. Oh, I'm sorry. He died in a prank accident.
Yeah, I'd be doing that sometimes too. Don't worry.
Dying because of a prank accident?
No, killing people in a prank accident.
What the fuck? You know how his brother died, right?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I think I heard something about it, but just never.
Like, I think it was like these two girls like quote unquote got arrested for pulling this prank on him. What they did was that they just walked up to him with like this rag and tried to chloroform him, right?
Uh-huh.
But they didn't use chloroform. They used this like actual poisonous gas that killed him.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
But yeah, like either his one of does Kim Jong Un have sons?
Um, maybe. I know he could basically have sex with whoever he wants to in the country, so.
Well, no shit, he's the supreme leader. But let me check.
And I'm pretty sure he does do that too, so.
Thank you, Google, for listening in on my conversation. Okay, he has 3 children.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so yeah.
Honestly, dude,
What?
you know what I think we could do to solve all the problems in Asia?
What?
Have a great big pizza party between both the Koreas, China,
They hate each
Japan, and
other.
Vietnam. No, they're gonna have a pizza party and they're gonna have a bunch of fun and they're gonna forget why they're even mad at each other in the first place.
Korea will never forget. It's ingrained into their culture that it's America's fault.
No. They're gonna have a pizza party and they'll be like, "What the fuck were we even mad at, bro? What the fuck were we even mad at?" Pizza party can do that, you know?
Okay, yeah, but like, you wanna know what happens? They're gonna be friendly at each other and stuff. You know, be like, oh, what are we even mad about? Let's be friends together. All right, but I'm in charge. No, I'm in charge.
No. So both the Koreas are gonna unite. Kim Jong Un is gonna realize that he's been doing things wrong this whole time, and he should have been treating people more fairly. And then,
Uh, did you not watch the interview? That's not gonna work.
no, man, it is. Trust me, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I've thrown a pizza party before.
Richard.
We'll take them to Chuck E. Cheese,
Richard.
and then they're gonna see all the animatronics dancing, and they're gonna be like,
We're not gonna have animatronics anymore. Remember,
"Well, we'll just bring them back for this special occasion."
bruh.
I mean, it's true though. Do you think there'll ever come a point in time in which Kim Jong Un would step on American soil?
Kim Jong Un stepping on American soil?
Yeah.
I am not going to say it's impossible, but I very much doubt that day will ever happen.
I guess so. Because like the fact that Donald Trump went to North Korea,
Yeah, but like
I
anybody could go to North Korea.
I believe he is the first president to do so. You actually need special permission from the United States to go to North Korea.
Anybody with special request with special permission from the United States can go.
Yeah.
Just make sure that everything will be staged.
Yeah, basically.
You can
Yeah,
only
but you
talk
need
to
permission from the United States government, and I'm pretty sure the North Korean government too.
yeah.
So I know Donald Trump was the first president allowed into North Korea. I would like to go as a tourist.
Just to see what they'll tell you.
But I know I wouldn't be allowed to film anything, and I wanted to do it for a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just watch the interview at that point.
and then I'll kill Kim Jong Un and become leader of North Korea.
You'll kill Kim Jong Un by having him fly in a helicopter, and then you'll shoot him with one of his own tanks.
No,
Lame.
I've only ever seen that scene with through a meme where it plays the best day ever. Mr. Sun came up and he smiled at me.
Slightly better than the actual song that played.
What was the actual song that played?
Firework.
Baby, you're a firework. Shit's pretty funny.
Yeah, too bad it's a James Franco movie.
So Bradley,
Yeah?
we are gonna rebrand the channel.
Is that so?
This channel will no longer be called Adopted 666. This is gonna be my second attempt at rebranding. My first rebranding failed.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was your first attempt?
It was the switch from Adopted 666 to Terrible Gamer 204.
Oh,
That one actually made me lose 3 subscribers. And then after a while, when I changed it back, I got 6.
I forgot about that.
I got 6. Not too long after I changed it back. So obviously, Adopted 666 was the right name. Now I am a little worried that the same issue will be caused with this rebranding of maybe losing a subscriber. But what I have in mind is a little bit more organized, a little bit more.
As long as whatever you come up with doesn't end up having you have less subscribers than I do.
So it'll no longer be Adopted 666, and it's going to be the R&B show.
Hmm.
I'm going to commission an artist to make a new profile picture for us. I'm probably going to give you the password to the account as well.
Really?
Yeah. Because most of the stuff we're doing is being branded as R&B.
Okay, fair enough.
Like there's the R&B food tour, and there's going to be like I know there's going to be a lot more. I'm going to try to focus on more IRL stuff. And if I am going to be playing a video game, it's going to be either for podcasts or for a series that I'm going to commit to completely. And I think...
Like how you are with the FNAF series?
Yeah. I'm pretty committed to...
You basically got them all at this point, right?
Yeah, I do have... I have them. I do have them all. Like, I don't think I'm missing one. Other than FNAF World, I guess. But that one doesn't really count.
Yeah. Even though it's slightly sort of relevant now.
Maybe.
Well, not now. It's always been, but yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm just not gonna... I mean, I don't even think it's available on console, but I do have everything. I have FNAF 1, 2, 3, as you guys all seen on the channel previously. I have FNAF 4, 5... Well, Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator. We have Custom Night, which I might skip to be honest, because
just do it for the funsies. Don't I'd say do at least like one night of whatever the hell you want.
Maybe. It's just
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Get one of every jump scare. Wait, no. Oh, I just realized there's a funny way to actually speedrun the game. That I kind of just already mentioned.
That being?
Speedrunning, getting one of every jump scare. Basically, you set everybody to 20, and then whoever you get jump scared by, you take that off the list. Like, you put them back down to 0. and you keep doing that till you get jump scared by everybody. If Dee Dee shows up and puts somebody back in, you have to put them back on the list.
Jesus fuck. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh,
Yeah.
how unfortunate. Now I'm gonna do a silly thing.
I don't
Cry
think
like a
that
tender
category
in
though
the
actually
rain.
includes the Shadow Dee Dee animatronics. But yeah,
The game where you play as William Afton's true consciousness.
his nightmares,
Yeah.
his personal hell.
I mean, no, I could be a little bit mistaken, but let me clarify. I don't know if you have a better answer to this.
Go ahead.
William Afton, as we know him, is dead, and all that's around us is his consciousness in the Springtrap suit, correct? Like,
Define
or like
dead.
his, like, Springtrap is just Glitchtrap now, and not necessarily William Afton himself.
No, I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would figure he's
Cassidy's
just.
keeping him alive.
I would figure he's just in his infinite death loop, fucking Diablo style, while Glitchtrap is just running shit as
I
William
always
Afton's consciousness.
I always
That's what I understood it as.
I always understood Ultimate Custom Night as, I'm not sure how to frame this in a way you might understand. You could tell me if you understand it this way, but like basically Ultimate Custom Night is what Afton experiences when he's not conscious, when he's asleep or so.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I always just figured it as an infinite death loop, like Diablo style. That's the
Yeah,
way I understood it.
that too.
That's the way I understood it, and that
I think
Glitchtrap was just running shit now.
I figured that like Cassidy's like all while this is happening, Cassidy is like mentally breaking him down.
That could be. 'Cause again, everything in like, well, as far as I'm concerned, basically everything in Security Breach is Glitchtrap, Glitchtrap, Glitchtrap.
Yeah.
So that's why I assumed like the Springtrap suit is just fucking Glitchtrap's consciousness at this point, rather than William Afton himself, even though it is William Afton, you know?
I see what you're saying. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like William Afton is like still being around at this point and it's not just Glitchtrap.
Hmm. Maybe. We'll see if Ruin says anything about it.
More like we'll see if Ruins will say something and then we'll have to figure out what it means by that.
Yeah.
Cuz that's the best way I can summarize this entire series.
That's basically all it's always been.
Yeah. Okay, you said that. What do you mean, actually? You said words, but you never, like, said their meaning.
He really liked a cheeseburger. What do you mean by cheeseburger?
Whose cheeseburger?
Is it still a cheeseburger if it has a sourdough bread instead of your normal sponge bun?
Did you say he really liked the cheeseburger? Did you say he really liked the cheeseburger? Did you say he really liked the cheeseburger?
Did he like the cheeseburger? Or did he have a turkey sandwich with cheese and confuse it for a cheeseburger?
I could see that being an actual thing, though.
Well, anyways, let me finish talking about the rebranding because I think I just mentioned FNAF and we got off track.
Yeah, go ahead. That's just this podcast at this point. We mention something, then we get off track. But yeah, continue with the rebranding.
I mean, it's content. So it's mostly gonna consist of gaming streams with like multiple parts that I'm gonna be like committed to. I'm probably not gonna do any more multiplayer unless there's like a certain challenge, like getting play the game with every character in Overwatch, shit like that. I'm probably not gonna do like my regular random Call of Duty streams anymore, cause those I
I,
tend to,
I got a question.
yeah.
Do you already have a list of like game series you're gonna play through in mind?
Right now it's just Five Nights at Freddy's, and I want to keep the gaming to an absolute minimum.
I see.
I want to focus. I want to do what I did last time I tried rebranding. Because when I privated all my streams, I wasn't even supposed to be like. I wasn't even supposed to be streaming again. I just don't know what came out that I decided to stream again.
I'd probably say, no, never mind.
I don't know if I just like had an itch to just fucking stream again, so I did, or if there was something that came out that I really wanted to stream. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I think
I'm
it was
probably
that, though.
I'm probably gonna do Undertale after Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, Undertale.
But yeah, I want to keep the gaming to an absolute minimum if possible, and I just want to mostly focus on like food reviews, maybe even skits, and the podcast mostly is the most important part.
Okay, I see.
And right now we're doing that big food tour. That's probably which I don't even have a date for the next restaurant. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I didn't expect you to have a date for that. I don't blame you.
But it is coming soon. That next restaurant, and then
Relatively soon.
I get paid this Monday. If there's a convenient day that we all have off, not all have off, but like there's a convenient day that most of us can go, we'll probably go sometime this week. I don't really have it as planned out as the Red Lobster one. It's just what we'll. But then another thing is I want to eat the pizzas too, and that's gonna take another.
Yeah, I would say put the.
I would say
food
finish the
tour-
pizzas.
Yeah, finish the pizzas, and then we will continue the food tour.
Yeah, and also I don't think we're gonna do any more food review tier lists, cause
No chip tier list?
well maybe chips, yeah, but I mean like actual like sit and eat restaurants where I have to go out day by
yeah,
day and buy each.
Yeah, I have a feeling once we do the food tour, we're not going to do any more like sit and eat restaurant reviews.
Oh, we probably are.
Maybe.
We probably are, but what I meant is like things like the pizza tier list we're probably not gonna do anymore.
Oh yeah.
Where we had to go out each and every week and just try places that we've never tried, just to get a decent tier list. Because again, that's taking away from the food review thing, and we're basically compressing everything that could have been like 12 individual YouTube videos into one podcast.
Into one tier list.
Yeah. So that could have been 12 videos that I could have made during my fucking week off of YouTube that just ended up turning into one hour long video, which I don't know. I don't think it's cool. I don't know. I don't think it was a good idea in hindsight. It was a good idea at the time, like, oh yeah, pizza tier list. We had lots of pizza. Then we searched at pizza chains and we are like, oh no, we've only had like 3 of these.
Yeah, I hear you.
So all of that, it could have been like an actual food review video. We could have done a food review on the pretzel pizza.
Yeah, I get that. Hindsight's always 20/20.
Or we could have done a food review on California Pizza Kitchen right there in the moment.
Yeah. It would have been hilarious.
So again, I'm trying to focus more on videos than streams. I'm gonna see what's the deal about the studio and how I would necessarily reserve a day for that, because I'm pretty sure I can't just show up all willy-nilly.
Yeah, nah. I'm pretty sure we gotta like hit them up first.
And I need to see when Margarita's available. I need to make myself available. I need to see when you're available. And also, there's a bunch of stuff going on in my personal life too that's getting in the way. It's a little bit of a jumbled mess. So I'm just taking things a little bit easier for now.
I understand that.
So yeah, that rebranding is coming soon. Hopefully I could polish out my videos a little more, maybe do a little more editing. Although I think there is a little bit of a charm to having like a raw, unedited food review. We also,
I can see like the amateurish charm.
I also do want like a, what's it called? Like videos that aren't. I just want more IRL content than streaming content.
I see. Watch us, like, we'll look back on this like years from now and end up being all corporate and shit.
We sold our channel.
that'd, that'd be hilarious, honestly.
I don't know. All I can really think of for IRL content is food reviews because you know they're just easy to film. I just see something new that comes out, film my Also another thing, Bradley, I want almost everything I do to have you in it.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the branding.
Yeah. And one last thing I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna commission an artist to make a cartoon versions of us for the profile picture.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna need a picture of us together. We're gonna have a little photo shoot, so we can give the artist a reference. All I need to do is go on Twitter and find somebody who knows how to draw, and I'm looking for somebody who does digital art. Yeah.
That'll be easy.
Yeah. I would like digital art in particular.
I just know that like, I just know that like it could be a little pricey depending on the artist.
Oh yeah. I'm willing to drop like at least $100 or at most $100.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was even thinking of having like an intro over every video too.
Yeah, we really gotta work on that. Maybe we'll have a little jingle. I don't know. Do something with your keyboard.
I know that I am doing. I'm doing a little bit of fiddling. I'm getting a little bit jiggy with it. And I'm starting to get better at it. Slowly. I just need to practice more.
Or maybe if we ever do get that one studio, I could just pull a couple strings.
Maybe. You know, had my room been a little bit bigger, I probably would have changed the name of the podcast.
To what?
The Bedside Podcast. Because I was just imagining my bed being against the wall, the camera facing us, and all of us just sitting on my bed having a conversation into like a fucking microphone that was hanging from the ceiling. That was my vision, but in my room, I don't think that's happening.
That's not gonna happen. I don't even know where we would put a camera in the first place.
Yeah, in my room, that's definitely not happening. In my cousin's room, I could totally see it.
Yeah.
Especially because the PC's right there. I just need to connect a microphone to the PC, connect it to like GarageBand or some shit. Whatever the fuck. Some voice recording software. Rig a microphone to hang from the top of the bed. And then we record, and I silence our actual video. I'll silence our actual video. like I'll silence the audio from the actually coming from the camera, and I'll just sync it with the audio that the microphone captures.
I see.
I think that's typically what most people end up doing.
Perhaps.
I think that's the reason why they have that little fucking on movie sets. Because that's what Turtle uses it for. When we were filming the Goons,
Oh yeah.
he was using it so he had a starting point to sync up the audio with the microphone.
Okay, clap sync.
Everything should be smooth from there. So yeah, so
Relatively
there's
smooth.
going to be a few big changes coming to the channel. I don't think I'm going to implement those changes until I find a relatively cheap artist to buy from.
Good luck
And
finding a relatively cheap artist.
the AI is taking over their jobs, bro. They're going to give me discounts.
You're funny.
I'm just going to gaslight them.
Bruh.
Gaslighting is a very powerful tool, Bradley.
Richard. Evil.
I know. We need to kill Bit Richard.
He's getting too out of hand.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Hold on.
Are you gonna make what I think you're gonna make?
What do you think I'm making?
A grave? An anvil? I'm looking at the stream right now.
Oh,
Oh, that. Oh. Richard. Are you going to name a villager Bit Richard? I don't remember that being a way to name villagers.
it's a way to name anything without a name tag.
Hmm.
Obviously, it's something you could only do in fucking creative mode, but
Yeah.
rather, I'm gonna need you to come on top. I'm gonna need you to go to outer space with me.
Alright, going to outer space.
You can just teleport to me if you want.
No, I like going up.
That Five Nights at Freddy's board game I got is probably like a lot better than the first one.
Yeah. I'm surprised you found one, honestly.
I just saw it and I was just like, I have to have it.
Alright,
And then I
I'm
saw the
here.
coloring book too, and I was just like, oh my god. There he is.
Bit Richard?
No, no. What are you doing to me? Why am I up here? No! No! Ah! Ah! Fuck you, Bradley! You are a nit! He's
I like
gone.
this movie.
Did he think that was a good movie? Is that what happened here?
Just David walking in.
Ha ha ha, you thought you killed Bit Richard, but you actually killed real Richard! Ha 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 ha!
Oh yeah? Why is your username still the same?
Uh, 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 Turn off active camo. Shutting off the replicators.
What the hell?
So yeah, so more than likely the end of streaming multiplayer games, which to be fair, I've been doing less often anyways. And I'm gonna try to pump out the IRL videos a little more. Again, I do have a full-time job, and I don't think it's worth quitting it yet. For YouTube, quitting it for another full-time job, perhaps, but for YouTube, definitely not worth it yet. I'm also thinking of when I work at the other store, maybe be able to work morning shifts. Because, yeah. I want to have time to do things when I get home. But then again, I kind of like staying up till 4 in the morning sometimes, so it's a tough life we have here. And I'm probably gonna have less days off now once I move to that other store.
I see.
But we'll see. I'm getting a pay raise. I'm getting vacation time. I'm getting more health
$1 pay
benefits,
raise.
and I'm getting more hours. Yeah. So yeah, it is only $1, but who knows? Maybe it opens up the door for me to become an actual manager of a store, in which I would have
Instead
even
of
less free
just
time.
yeah, instead of just shift manager or assistant manager.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I just could not close or even do mid shifts at that store because Jesus fucking Christ, 1 in the morning, really? The bright
I'm
side,
telling you,
that's
man.
where Pablo goes to the gym. But what happened, Bradley?
Just that they're working you to the bone.
Yeah. And I'm probably gonna ask my new boss if I could just not do closing because even though I do prefer closing over opening, that's just way too late. Like if they closed at 10 o'clock, that would be epic. Like Monterey Park, they close at 10 o'clock, and I would love to be able to have that privilege. So Alhambra, they close at 12 o'clock, but it's closer to my house, so I'm not gonna be driving for as long.
Which means you use less gas.
I use less gas, won't be driving as long. I'll be home earlier. I could also stay online a little bit longer too. Actually, no, not really. Traffic going on the 710 sometimes is kind of, but
Just asinine.
yeah, it shouldn't exist, but it does. So. No, I absolutely do not get.
What don't you get, Richard?
The higher gas prices go, the more people drive.
Yep. Gotta
That's
get
what
somewhere.
it took me an hour. So I drove to Monrovia, right, which is like an hour normally.
Yeah.
An hour into my drive, I wasn't even anywhere close to my normal job,
What the fuck?
to my normal Montebello store. I wasn't anywhere close. That's how bad the traffic was that day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Sounds like hell.
Yeah, I was stuck in one spot for 45 minutes. 45 entire minutes.
Were you at least listening to anything?
I mean, I had my Chuckle Sandwich podcast playing, but
You listened to one whole episode just waiting for it to move?
yeah. It was the Jarvis Johnson episode.
What happens in that episode?
So they have this. So usually they do it like over a distance because one of them lives in Texas, one of them lives in LA.
Yeah.
Well, Jay Schlatt lives in Texas and Ted lives in LA. I forgot you know these guys already, I think, except for maybe Ted.
Yeah.
But every once in a while they'll have this thing called Chuckle Week where they do it in person. So Schlatt goes to LA and they go to, I think it was the Game Grumps studio,
Hmm.
and they have the studio set up to their little thing for a week, and they bring on one guest every day. They film every day, but they don't release the episodes every day. That was the original plan for Chuckle Week, but their editor is a college student, so
Oh,
he can't edit a video every single day.
I see.
Yeah. For the first Chuckle Week, I think I wasn't listening to them during the first Chuckle Week. Like, I mean, I listened to them after they came out. Like, I wasn't caught
Yeah.
up yet, but I wasn't listening to them during the first Chuckle Week. But apparently they mentioned something like most people were confused because they thought they were gonna get an episode every day for a week.
Bruh.
But no, they filmed an episode every day for a week, but they couldn't get it out like that.
If only, right? If only work was that easy.
Yeah. So Chuckle Week takes a span in like a month and a half, but but yeah, so they do Chuckle Week. They had Jarvis Johnson on their first episode of Chuckle Week, which he was in Creator Clash. But
I don't think I recognize the name Jarvis Johnson.
he's a commentary YouTuber that I watch actually.
Hmm.
I think Johnny watches him more than I do, if he still does. I don't know. But he just makes commentary videos. He watches shit like Darman and talks shit about it, and
I see.
or he'll watch what he used to watch a few years ago was like those animated story channels.
Oh, I forgot those existed.
I don't know if they still make those, man, but he used to react to those.
Probably.
Um, let me see the stuff he's been reacting to recently. Um, Jarvis Johnson. His gold channels where you Love is Blind. As of late, he's been watching like dating shows. I think his last 3 episodes are about dating.
Hold on. Have I heard of Love is Blind before?
Love is Blind, I think that's where they get 2 people and put them into rooms next to each other, and they can't see each other for a good while. And so they talk to each other, and then I think by the time they come out, they decide whether they want to get married or not once they actually look at each other.
I see.
Which, my mom watches that, and I watched an episode with her. It would be so much more suspenseful if like all the people on that show weren't fucking hot. Like all the girls are hot, all the guys are hot. It's like, yeah, no shit if they vibe and get along together and they realize they're hot that they're gonna fucking get married. No fucking shit. Well, I need some more fat, ugly motherfuckers on that shit. Not fucking supermodels. The fuck? That was my only gripe with the show.
Hilarious.
That was my only gripe with the show. 'Cause it's so fucking boring. Like, of course, like I only watched one episode. I think it was like the last episode of the season where they finally like fucking meet each other or whatever. Or I don't know. I don't know how the fuck it works. I really don't. But all I know is that they're put into 2 rooms next to each other. They just keep talking to each other, vibing. And then after their allotted amount of time, they come out and yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it just sounds really funny to me.
But like again, it's just pointless. It's just so pointless if both of them are gonna be fucking hot. Maybe they didn't vibe with each other, but are so fucking horny they end up marrying each other anyway. Like, these girls and men were fucking beautiful. But, I don't know, I guess there's a controversy. I haven't watched that video yet, so... We'll see what the controversy is and see if maybe it's my... see if maybe it's my my controversy with this show. That everybody on the show is attractive. Yeah, no shit, they're gonna marry each other.
Watch it not be.
We'll see what it is, man. Or maybe that episode I watched just had hot people, and maybe they do have some normal everyday citizens on that show.
You know, like the people they reject from X Factor.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of reality TV to begin with. To be honest.
I don't blame you.
Let me see. The only reality TV show I watched and enjoyed was like the Rob Dyrdek Dream Factory or whatever it was called.
But what do you think of like competition shows like Fear Factor?
Fear Factor, that's pretty fun.
I've only seen one episode.
There's this one competition show called Total Blackout, I think it was called.
I don't remember it.
So it's basically just like a bunch of challenges where you're put into like a super super dark room, and you're supposed to like touch shit or like smell shit and guess what it is. It depends on the challenge. So maybe it's by. So sometimes like the stuff they'll put in front of you is like absolutely fucking disgusting. Sometimes what they put in front of you is fucking gross. But yeah, you can't tell because it's dark. So you'd either have to like be able to guess by like touching it. Sometimes like the thing is alive too, so you'll be putting your hand in like a bowl of cockroaches, and you have to guess if it's a bowl of cockroaches. Or sometimes you'll get like they'll be like crushed pineapples, and they're like ew 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 ew, and you know. They're having like this really like scary like gross reaction, even though you the viewer knows it's just pineapple juice.
To be fair, like I'm certain you understand, but like when you put yourself in that situation.
Oh yeah, I know. It's still funny to see though.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But like, I'd be grossed out too. I don't blame them. There's
an episode where they had a guess by I'm pretty sure you've seen a meme about this actually, or like you've seen it on Instagram.
Maybe.
It got clipped where they had a guess by smell, and they put somebody's ass there.
Oh no! I don't think I've seen this.
And the guy sniffing, and I don't think he knew it was like an ass that he was smelling, but he knew it smelled bad, so he was like, "Oh man, this smells like ass." And then he got a ding, and he was like, "What?"
You gotta send me that if you ever find it.
Like, you know, he wasn't guessing. He was just like, "Oh, that smells like ass," and ding.
Oh, I feel bad for him, bro.
That shit was so funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, so that was a fun one, but I think it ended up getting repetitive. I'm pretty sure it got canceled not too long after.
Probably. I could see that getting repetitive. Did you ever see this one show on MTV called Boiling Point?
No.
Okay, so basically you'd have like this, I'm guessing like some paid actor dude. Who would like be around certain people, or people would come into a room with this dude, and this dude would be like anything. Maybe he's a psychic, maybe he's selling toys, who knows. Either way, he would for like a good, I want to say 20 minutes or 12 or 20 minutes or so, he would just annoy the crap out of people up until they leave and someone else comes in, and whoever doesn't leave around that time like wins a prize. And that's the entire show.
It's weird.
Yeah. There was some weird shit on MTV like I Bet You Will, where they just gave people money to see what weird shit they would do. Or sometimes they'll just have a competition and people would bet on who would win. Like this one, the last episode I watched of that show was betting on like which person would eat the most bull penis.
That's pretty funny. Let's see. I mean, I guess Kitchen Nightmares is a reality. I mean, not I guess. I mean, it is a reality show.
Yeah.
So
But, like,
I guess that's probably my favorite reality
Finally,
show. If I
some
had to
fucking
choose
good
one.
food. You've watched Hotel Hell, right? It's basically the same.
Same, yeah. You know what? Somebody needs to remind me to not eat while watching Kitchen Nightmares.
What happened?
That was like this one like fucking restaurant that was just like had like really moldy like shitty food and like bugs crawling out of.
Was it the We Served That Shit episode?
I don't know. It was like an early season 1 or 2 episode. I'm still in season 2, so
I just know that like I used to watch it a lot when the pandemic hit.
yeah. There's this one channel that I watch that has like all the episodes posted like.
That's the official channel.
No, like there's the official channel. I think they just have like a few full episodes posted. But there's one like
Does it have like meme ass titles?
no, like it actually has like the
Okay,
title
'cause,
of
like-
the episode, what season, and it also has like the description of what happens in the episode. Like it looks like an actual TV listing.
I think that might be the official channel.
Well, no, because it doesn't have the meme titles. It says like season 1, episode 2, Reggiano's fucking Mexican, Italian, Vietnamese, rustic, home cooked, chicken finger, in.
Alright, it probably isn't.
Yeah, no, like it's I forgot what it's called. Like it's not called Kitchen Nightmares, the channel, because they post other shows too.
Oh, I see.
I think it's like a part of like a YouTube TV thing, or like a YouTube Premium thing.
Yeah,
No, I just
was
searched
about
up
to say you have YouTube TV.
YouTube movies and TV.
You have cable.
Let's see the channel that posts this. The channel that posts this is
21 years of age, I'm telling you, you're so composed.
YouTube movies and TV. Yeah,
Huh.
that's the name of the channel.
Yeah, I think that's just like a YouTube thing.
Yeah. I think it's called Film Rise.
Yeah.
So that's how I've been watching Kitchen Nightmares, because I know the Kitchen Nightmares episodes, they have like the meme titles
It's always funny to see the meme titles.
and like a bunch
At
of
least
clips.
for me.
I mostly find clips on that shit.
Uh,
Oh, right now they're posting Hell's Kitchen stuff. Oh, they haven't posted in 6 months.
fuck. When was the last time I watched Hell? Yeah.
And I guess there's a 3-year break?
What 3 years were those?
I don't know, it just says 3 years ago, then all of a sudden it cuts to 1 year ago, then like 7 months ago.
What the fuck? They need to get a freaking actual posting schedule.
I'm pretty sure they just don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
they
think-
care enough for it.
Does Gordon Ramsay still have like any ongoing TV shows?
I know like MasterChef is still going.
Oh, okay.
I could
That's
be
probably-
wrong, but like maybe they're just waiting for those seasons to end to post them on YouTube.
Maybe. I'm gonna throw this out. I think right now is a good time to end it. We've been streaming for a while
Yeah, I was
already.
about to say. Yeah, I was about to say. You want to do the rap battle or just end it?
I think I'm just gonna end it today. Something came up.
Fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you for watching today's episode of the R&B podcast, the podcast where we talk about everything but R&B. We'll
Alright.
see you next Sunday, probably.
So, alright. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little panicky right now. I'll be back.
Okay, fair enough.